What's up, guys? Grizzled here, coming back for another reaction to Dungeon Meshi. This is episode 22, and it is called Griffin Familiars. I definitely know what a griffin is. They are majestic, beautiful beasts, and I'll be sad if we end up eating one in this episode. Familiars can mean a lot of things. Obviously, you know, like witches have a familiar, right? Like a daemon kind of thing. I kind of don't want them to eat that either. I don't know what to expect now. Leaving the safety of the Golden Country, Senshi ends up in the clutches of a ferocious griffin. The crew must summon help if they want to save him. That's right, didn't Shiro give him something that he could use to summon help if he needed it? Hopefully that's going to come back into play, because they planted that seed a while ago. Without further ado, let's keep going. Since this is a full-length reaction, I'm not providing the reference video down in the bottom of the screen. You'll have to go to Netflix and watch along with me. But once you have Delicious in Dungeon, episode 22 ready to go, I'm pressing play in 3, 2, 1, go. Ba-boom. Oh, Netflix, you rascal. Upping your damn prices all the time. They're all doing it, though, right? Like, Disney Plus is raising their subscriptions. Hulu's doing it. This is what I imagine going to SakuraCon feels like.
Something smells good.
Woken up by something tasty? Nice. It's a great way to start your day.
Hey, Senshi?
I bet it's Senshi cooking.
Oh.
Nice. Those are some fat pancakes.
Isn't it great? Mr. Senshi's an amazing chef.
But Yod doesn't eat.
Senshi's the best there is.
Breakfast prepared by Senshi. Let's go. God, I want to eat breakfast made by Senshi. Breakfast is my favorite food. Food category. Food genre. Whatever you want.
You want to try some too?
But I won't be able to taste it.
Here.
Is this going to, like, bring her taste back?
Your sense of taste is almost like a muscle. So start building it back up by enjoying textures first.
Got it.
That makes sense. Slowly relearn how to taste again.
I used to dine with my parents and grandfather like this. Always next to my grandfather was Thistle, who you may know as the Mad Mage.
Thistle. Okay, so we've got a name for the Mad Mage.
They say that the two of them were raised like brothers.
And he was a jester.
Thistle was asked to learn magic. Thistle soon became obsessed with power, and eventually cast a spell of immortality on us.
Interesting. So the Mad Mage had like a life before knowing magic at all. He was a court jester. Presumably before that he came from the East, right?
Actually, we've been wanting to talk to him.
Talk to him? You're asking for the impossible. We went through great trouble to help my grandfather escape. Those suspected of helping were executed. But if you just want to meet him, the mage's eyes have started gathering. The Mad Mage himself will appear before long.
He just has like little dragons and drakes just spying everywhere. Makes me think of Saruman, right? The Crabite from Dunland.
But go seek help from the winged lion that is imprisoned deep within the dungeon. He might be able to subdue the mage's power.
Oh, okay, nice. So confirmed, we are going to get to meet the lion. Oh, that's a gorgeous shot. Look at the light shafts filtering through the tree canopy. Man, the art in this show is gorgeous.
Let's not give them too much. It'll be a huge burden for those carrying them.
Oh, they're used to it. It's all good.
You'll be leaving this place the same way you came.
Taking the Paranormal Express. So is the ghost just like sort of hanging out now, waiting to take them back? Like a chauffeur? They do seem like an unlikely group, I get it, but like...
Hey, Yod.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Thistle.
Out of nowhere.
Who were you just talking to?
He does have eyes everywhere.
Should we stop falling? Ow, my back.
It's an ancient dwarven cistern.
Oh, cool.
My compass isn't working. I guess I should have assumed this would happen, though. Typical dwarves.
It's too much like magnetic alloy and whatever they constructed it with, maybe?
How do we get here?
Oh, you're back?
Wait, what?
You okay?
Just rest here for a bit.
Oh, so she retains her memory of the time she was controlled, or at least that her animal part was controlled. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Without her consent, too. So the Mad Mage has kind of like pulled a WandaVision on those people in a way. He hasn't changed what their lives are, like rearranged them, but they can't snap out of it. They can't break out of their loops.
You see these symbols on this pillar? Write down the symbols on the other pillars that are around us. I can tell roughly where we are that way.
How do you know a thing like that?
These types of places always have some kind of hidden code in them. It just goes to show that not all dwarves have a great sense of direction.
Man, are they lucky they have a dwarf in their party. Even if he is having trouble with the directions.
You're saying these are Fallon's tracks?
It was definitely her! The silhouette said it all!
Or they totally could be.
It seemed a lot closer to a griffin to me. Its upper half's a bird, and its lower half is a
Yeah,
lion.
that looks like a griffin. And the eyes are too far apart to be Fallon's head. Fallon. Griffin.
It reeks of beast.
Maybe she has enhanced smell, though. Because felines have great smell. Maybe Izutsumi's got that.
We need to catch up to it.
No, we don't.
Huh?
Oh, over there. I've never seen that kind of mushroom before. Let's cook it.
Are you scared? What is he scared of down here in the Dwarven Cistern?
Why are you so scared of a monster you've
Okay,
never
it's just the
even
griffin
seen?
itself.
Whatever, let's just go!
No, please. It's too dangerous
I've
out
never
here.
seen Senshi like this before. Oh! Jesus!
I knew it.
The griffin!
Griffins are so majestic, though. Look at that thing.
How cool! It's my first time seeing one!
It doesn't matter how dangerous the scenario is, his enthusiasm always wins out. It's always the emotion that makes its way to the top of the pile. Oh, Senshi's really going through it. Don't panic, dude! No, don't run! No! What?
Senshi!
Shit! Go get him, guys! Come on!
Oh no.
This is so interesting. Senshi's always like the Rock. He's the one who always knows what to do. He's the one that panicked this time.
We have to go find him. Which way did they go? We can't do anything if they're somewhere up high. Are we really
face.
never gonna see him again? Marcel, how do we save Senshi?
I'll use a familiar to find him.
You're going to summon a monster?
It's not so much summoning one as it is making them yourself. That's what I'll be doing.
That one sounds the most difficult.
Out of what?
While I prep the magic circle,
Oh, damn,
can
she
you
cut her
gather all
hair.
the meat we have in the pan?
Serious business.
That's everything?
There, that's it.
Oh, sure. So she uses the meat to create their living bodies. I love how analog all the magic is and how, like, practically it can be explained. But it's still magic. There's still that intangible element that makes it, you know, fantastical.
So, who exactly is that old dwarf guy anyway?
Senshi is the best of us.
And why is he so obsessed with making food?
Huh? How do you not know the answer to that?
I mean, I suppose we've never had a chance to ask.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't
Yeah,
curious.
it's never actually come up why he chose this path of, like, focusing on making food and nutrition and everything.
Do you remember what he said to us back when we first met him? It's been a decade since he started researching monster food in this dungeon. But this dungeon was only discovered 6 years
Oh.
ago.
That's true.
How could he be from the Golden Country or something?
Could it be that Senshi isn't from the surface?
Why don't we ask him to reintroduce himself to
Like
us?
he's from this ancient dwarven civilization that's been lost, that's from under the ground? And like there's modern dwarves living above ground, but whoa, that's a cool idea. It's ironic that I hadn't given it any thought really, because since she's my favorite character, but yeah, his backstory is a mystery. Okay, let's see it. What did she create? How's his face?
I was almost worried I wouldn't succeed.
What the hell are those?
Resources to make them aesthetically pleasing, okay?
That makes total sense. You had limited resources.
Now go.
What's wrong?
Oh, whoa! You're seeing through its
Vision is
eyes.
overlapping with my own.
This is what the Mad Mage was using to spy on them with the drakes in the tree.
I'll look for abnormalities based on the dungeon cleaners and spirits around here.
Maybe the Mad Mage also crafted like a brain out of meat that could filter all of the information. She looks like she's like got one of the VR headsets on, you know, with the blindfold like that. There we go. Oh my god, the fucking noise it makes.
Senshi!
Nice, we found him. Good job.
We're here to save you, Senshi! Can you tell it's me?
A fly?
It's not a fly.
It'll already be watching you before you even
Fold his
notice
little
it.
arms. Oh, come on. At least she doesn't feel the pain from the attack, you know? She's just getting like a visual feed, but she's not linked to its... I guess she didn't give it nerves, right? It's just a hunk of meat. Maybe it doesn't feel pain.
Creatures are the way they look because of necessity.
Fine then. What shape should it take to match up to a griffin? You sure that horn is necessary?
This shape will make it a lot more aerodynamic.
Oh my god, Laios gets to design his own monster? He's been waiting his whole life to do this.
Do you remember the wyverns that the Mad Mage had patrolling?
Okay, they were wyverns.
As fast as an arrow. Send it out like this and see the difference it makes.
You don't have to cook it again in the pot? You can just shape it like Play-Doh?
It moves so fast now! I think this'll work!
Alright, let's go.
Why is she flapping?
Maybe it gives her a sense of unity?
Total VR helmet. Like VR headset vibes.
I have to lead it away! Come on, over here!
Whoo! Jesus. You can do it! Weird little meat dragon. No! Oh, that was really cool choreography, though, the way it was zipping around his limbs like that.
This is bad. I can't even compete with it. What do I do?
What if you make one into, like, a gun?
I've got this! I'll make it way stronger! I'll put more horns here, arrange the fangs, equip
my
it with
God.
sharp claws, add some scales, and give it 2 heads! Now all its strength and abilities
Yes!
are doubled!
Now we're talking. Look at him.
It doesn't need claws or fangs.
Poor Laios. He never gets more excited than when there's a weird creature involved. A 2-headed ice and fire dragon.
It was in that moment that all of Marcel's thoughts and her prayers manifested into a miracle.
What did she create?
I shall bestow you with a name. I summon thee, Skyfish!
Stupid.
Shut up! It's fine!
Shut up, it's fine.
Time to fly!
Come on, Skyfish, I believe in you. That's such a funny, like, design. It's just like a long
I'm
worm
going
with a
all out!
series of,
Everyone, prepare for battle!
like,
What the
hummingbird
hell
wings.
is she doing now?
Come on!
Yes.
It's hard to control this thing!
Honestly, at this point, it feels like you just need to distract the Griffin long enough for Senshi to rescue himself. He's like halfway down the rope already.
Now this time, I'll turn around and... Here's through!
Oh! Through the wing! Good job, Skyfish. Oh, R.I.P. Griffin. It's a weird dichotomy, how much enthusiasm he has for monsters, but he's also willing to kill them.
Thank you. Rest in peace.
Yeah, you died a hero, Skyfish. Come on!
Whoa, this is actually pretty cool.
And he's packed with all the veggies, yeah.
Did you need it for something?
No, not really, but...
That's her child, Laios.
You okay, Senshi?
He was so scared before he got taken. I'm sure that did a number on him.
Chop up the summoned creature into the desired length. Trim off the wings at the base. Squeeze out all the moisture with a scrap of cloth. Salt and pepper. Take the wings and roll them. Dunk each piece of meat you chopped earlier into a mixture of flour, egg, and water. Then fry. For the wings, quickly dip them in oil to cook them. And it's ready.
Skyfish and chips. Come on. Poor Skyfish. This is just one more way that it can be of service.
Make sure you eat more than just the wings, Izutsumi.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
Have a bite, Senshi. Worried about the Griffin? Would draining its blood help? Maybe.
No, that's not it. I'm just not all that hungry at the moment.
That's a first.
Hey, Senshi. My name is Chilchuk. I was born in a small village found in a basin to the northeast. Since about 10 years ago, I've been doing odd jobs in various dungeons. I have a wife and kids, but for reasons I haven't seen them in a while.
Wait, what? Marcel's reaction.
Well, that about sums it up for my backstory. You mind telling us some stuff about you? How'd you end up living in this dungeon? Did something happen?
Yeah, it's time for answers. He's totally right. He's totally not from the surface.
My name is Senshi of Isganda.
Is Gonda.
I used to be a member of a small mining group. What we were really after were ruins that stood before the war, hoping to strike it rich.
Look at young Senshi.
But ore is most of what we dug up each day, of course. Then one day, after some usual digging, we dug our way to something huge. An ancient castle, brilliantly shining with gold.
The Golden Country.
It was this very dungeon.
They found it by mistake. Wait, you can't end? I need to know what happened to... come on. So Senshi is from this group of dwarves, and it's, what happened? He got separated from them somehow? Did they all get killed? Oh, did they leave him there? I am glad that we're finally getting his backstory, and I guess it hadn't occurred to me until now how little we really knew about him. I just figured, you know, food is his whole deal and always has been, but like, no, of course, people are more dynamic than that, and so like, yeah, hopefully the next episode's like all about young Senshi, and they just give us that story. That would be great. He's my favorite character, after all. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to Delicious in Dungeon, episode 22. This reaction has been edited to comply with fair use, which means you're not getting the full reaction over here on YouTube. If you want to watch the full-length, uncut version of this, it's available on Patreon, and there's a link in the description. Thanks again, and I'll catch you in the next one.